They continue to try to fool you like they're helping you out, but they're not. They're not helping you out because a lot of the money is going into trees. You know that, don't you? It's going into trees. We got enough trees. Don't we have enough trees around here?
What kind of trees is he talking about? Might be another kind of trees that's involved there. But Herschel Walker's continue to speak, and now he's talking about too many damn trees. Can you believe we got trees? There's plenty of trees. Why are we worried about trees? Let's get some details of why he's talking about trees. He's talking about Biden's climate bill, the aspects of it that would actually maybe do something about that. His problem is that there's too many of them. There's too much money being spent on it. He doubled down on these statements on Twitter because people said, what? He said this, yes, you heard me right. Joe Biden and Reverend Warnock, because that's who he's running against, are spending $1.5 billion on urban forestry and raising taxes on those making under $200,000 to pay for it. Yes, I have a problem with that. First off, lie. So part of that whole thing is that it's going to be raising taxes on the uber rich, and then folks that are making under 200,000 will not be affected, but they will get some benefit for the amount of money that they do pump into our economy and into our society. We keep forgetting that part. Anyways, he wants more funding for law enforcement and less on the IRS, because those are the sticky talking points that his advisors told him to bring up. So there's other experts that had something to say about his comments, since he doesn't talk to any experts. Experts say that planting trees can improve both climate change and health outcomes when planted in urban spaces. If you were to plant millions of trees, which is what many countries want to do, we'd be removing a significant amount of carbon. That's what Paul Falkowski, a professor at Rutgers University in the Earth and Planetary Sciences and Marine and Coastal Sciences departments said. So you don't listen to people like that. Urban tree planting is very, very productive in the sense that it increases the shade, it increases the flux of moisture in the local environment, which decreases the temperature, is what he added onto that though. Let's jump down to another time when Herschel Walker was talking about things with the environment. This time it was air in China. You guys didn't forget this. I just want to point out because once he went from this comment, he then went on to talking about how there's too many trees and why we're spending money on it. Watch.
And they would talk about the Green New Deal. You know, climate change. We in America have some of the cleanest air and cleanest water of anybody in the world. Yes. So what we do is we're gonna put from the Green New Deal millions or billions of dollars cleaning our good air up. So all of a sudden China and India ain't putting nothing in there cleaning that situation up. So all that bad air is still there. But since we don't control the air, our good air decided to float over to China, bad air. So when China gets our good air, their bad air gotta move. So it moves over to our good air space. And now we gotta clean that back up.
I think the crowd thought he was joking. I think they thought he was joking because they're laughing, Francesca. They're like, that was a funny joke. And he moves on like, I got him. That was a solid point.
Yeah, he's so Trumpian in how he speaks. I feel like that could be like a Trump line, but Trump like backs it up with like other awful things that he's gonna say. Like it's like the wind turbine thing, and you can't, the flushing and the hairspray and the this and that. It's the same thing, but Herschel Walker doesn't have like nearly the notoriety or the money that Trump did. I just can't see this man getting elected, and I feel bad for him for trying to speak. Like, I mean, no offense, but like he needs to just chill, just like retire, bro.
There's a simple thing. You can avoid topics that you're not strong on. It's just true. I think anybody does that. I've said this before. There's no way a president, anyone, because people assume the president knows and does everything. He has tons of advisors, and doesn't really make all those decisions basically by himself. But for some reason, Herschel Walker can't stay away from things like this. I think because no matter what he goes towards, he's gonna say something stupid. Let's keep it real.